have you ever wanted to just sit around while your allies shoot lightning-covered goo on your enemies' faces and murder them in cold blood? If so, Caliban is the frame for you. Now, honestly, it's going to be easier for you to farm Caliban Prime, which is currently, as of recording, in the Vanguard Relics. Use Samaya, buy the relics, get Caliban Prime is a good thing. I was lucky enough to get Caliban from a giveaway before Caliban Prime, kind of when he was reworked back then, so I had Caliban for a while. I still gotta make a Caliban Prime. But basically, we're making a Caliban build video today, and it's gonna be fantastic. What this build basically revolves around is summoning your allies, the Ortholis specifically, spinning around the enemies, and then letting your allies absolutely eviscerate the enemies in its entirety. It is very, very effective. Now, those were Steel Path enemies, by the way. They just got completely eviscerated. Now, how does this build work, you might ask? How is the build function? How does build function? Let's go look at Caliban now. Now, you probably can't see the arcanes because my head's in the way, but I'll just tell you what we got there. We have Arcane Concentration for duration on summons, and Molt Augmented for a bunch of ability strength via mission. Now, for mods, we have Vigor for survivability, Blind Rage for ability strength, Prime Flow for energy max, Streamline for efficiency to kind of balance out Blind Rage a little bit. And then we have Intensify for more ability strength, Equilibrium, because, you know, we need that health and energy refreshing right there, and Prime Continuity for even more ability duration, because we need the summons on this field a lot. Now, I don't know if I told you, but I got Dreamer's Bond. Now, that was just basically what I had that fit right there, but I don't really have any aura mod that particularly works fantastic for him. If you know an aura mod that would work fantastic for Caliban, let me know in the comments below. Now, finally, we have Razor Mortar, the piece de resistance of this build. It is an augment mod. Basically, while you have Ortholis summoned and use Razor Gyre on enemies, though my Ortholis just get increased fire rate and a bunch of extra electricity damage. It's absolutely amazing and absolutely shreds Steel Path. Now, let's go test this on a survival mission, shall we? Alright? Now, we are loading up a mission in series, and it may be like, if you're new here at least, you may be like, Julius, why are you doing a survival mission in series to demonstrate this? Well, you see, these areas drop a bunch of Orcan cells, and honestly, Daddy needs his Orcan cells. I only have like 6 of them right now, so it's like kinda rough, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe we can get some drops. Anyway, we're going to demonstrate this now. It's going to be fantastic. Spin, 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 spin. Hang on, let me turn my TV down real quick. It'll mess up my audio if it's too close to the mic. Alright, just got to fix that real quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, you see my allies absolutely shooting these guys into oblivion. It's absolutely great. Another Razor Gyre to fuck them up. Just the damage is going out everywhere. It is absolutely amazing. Another spin to win real quick, and we're going to shoot him some more. Basically, just refresh the spin every now and then, and you do even more damage. It's absolutely great. Not to mention, we got damage over time with electricity, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure why it's damage over time with electricity, but like, fuck, I'm not complaining. Damage over time is damage over time. Don't get me wrong. The numbers all over the screen are going to be fantastic. Also, if there's a build video you want me to specifically make, let me know in the comments below. I'm slowly but surely starting to get much better at making build videos. So, I'm working on making better build videos. Finally starting to understand the shtick to it. You know what I mean? The arcanes and all that. Anyway. So what is going on? It's currently Christmas as of recording this, like Christmas evening. I was going to like stream again, but I'm like, my community would get annoyed if I went live again. Knowing my community, they probably wouldn't, but like, I'm an anxiety-riddled individual. What do you want from me? But yeah, I do streaming on this channel too. It's very nice actually. I do enjoy myself doing it. And then we're doing some big damage. I think I'll do Risk of Rain 2 tomorrow morning if I'm not mistaken. Risk of Rain 2 sounds like a good plan. Got some new unlocks and everything. Sadly, I can't get the mods to work. Whenever I boot up a mission in Risk of Rain 2 when I have a, what's it called? The mods pulled up, it just doesn't spawn any items. I'm trying to see which mod actually fucks that up, but I can't figure it out for whatever reason. It's really rough, but like, Anyway, we're absolutely eviscerating everyone with just abilities. I really have. Maybe I should start using my gut a little, but would that just detract from the showcase of the build here? Maybe I'll just do that if I run out of energy at some point. Oh dear lord, we're running out of energy quick. Why is nobody here dropping energy? That's what I want to know. I mean the survival capsules. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. The survival capsules. Those things for survival missions. You would think there'd be more of those things dropping around, but no, we're not having any luck on that department. I'm not gonna lie, we're having no luck on that department. Alright, just gonna spin around. Also, I don't know why it finally started working, but my Sentient Lotus that I bought with Platinum is finally working again. For some reason, it didn't work on my PS5, but it worked on PC. Hell if I know. Hell if I know why that was, but like, Oh, cool, some Organ cells. Very nice. Now we have a few capsules to pick up right here. Because, you know, we need the capsules to survive in a survival mission. You know the deal? You know the deal. Anyway, spin back into them, shoot some more. So how's everyone's day going? You having a good day? You taking care of yourself? Oh, news. So if you weren't here for today's earlier stream, I did a watch party with my community for an indie animated series I actually got to be a voice in. Yes, I'm a voice actor. I do voice actor things. Who says I don't do voice actor things? Nerds, that's who. Anyway, basically I am the main character of an indie animated series called Morningstar. I don't know if it's like the best thing that's going on because it's a trans character and I don't want to take representation away from somebody who might need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take representation away from somebody who might need it. So anyway, can my little summon guys destroy violence over here? Shoot violence for me! Why aren't you shooting violence? Finally, they're shooting violence for me. Shoot violence for me, my summons, please! I know you can take them out. I know you got the firepower to do so. They're just not targeting violence for whatever. You know what? I'm using the big iron on my hip for this shit. Sword.
Operative in progress. This will help our cause. When you are ready, go to...
Yeah, are acolytes just immune to abilities? Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't know why some abilities work on acolytes and some don't. I have no clue why that is. I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, my abilities are slowly doing damage to the acolytes, so that's nice. Now, to be fair, it's only not doing big boy damage, because for some reason my summons are not targeting the enemy. I don't know. Do they just negate my abilities? That kind of rough. Hang on, I gotta go grab a pod thingy. Don't be a meanie, Violence.
Life support activated.
Well, that sucked. All because I had to grab a survival ampule. Alright, sucks to be me. Anyway, we're just gonna stay here a bit longer. If abilities worked on acolytes, I could imagine that going a lot better. Like, some abilities work on acolytes, like Uriel's Brimstone, but like, this one doesn't seem to be doing anything to acolytes. I don't know why that is. I have no clue why that is. But like, it does good damage. I probably should have brought my proper Trubna build for this, now that I think about it, but no. I don't think things through, and I suffer for it. Do I ever really think things through, though? The answer to that is no. I never really think things through. Long-time viewers of this channel know I don't think things through. Also, did anyone notice that little possum I have in the corner there? His name's Steve. He's our local Eldritch incident. You know the man in the wall? Apparently the man in the wall was keeping a pet, but the pet wasn't really happy with him, so he just left and entered my house. And he hasn't really left ever since. I just call him Steve, and he seems to like that name. Instead of the man in the wall, it's the possum in the wall. If you got nothing else to comment, be sure to type "praise the possum in the wall." That'd be funny. That would be something funny to see. I'm not gonna lie. That would just be something hilarious to see everyone comment. Anyway. We're just gonna stay here for 2 rotations, I think, and then I'll just exit and end the video. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Also, dear Lord, nobody's dropping any life support. You would think more things would drop life support over here, but no. Anyway, we're gonna grab a bit of the stuff that's laying around that I didn't pick up because I was a little stupid. I'm still thinking about how to make an Araxia build. I can't get an Araxia build to work no matter what I do. It's just like the survivability isn't there, you know what I'm saying? With Araxia, the survivability just isn't there. I would love to make an Araxia build. I even got the frame format and everything. I just can't get her to survive. Anyway, it's pretty late by the time I'm recording this. Dear Lord. It is like 7:12 p.m. I'm usually in bed by now. Yes, I go to bed early. Leave me alone. Sleepy time. But sleep apnea makes it so I have to go to bed early, because if I don't, I will never get a restful night's sleep. And goodness knows I need a restful night's sleep in order to function. If I don't have enough to sleep to function, nothing gets done. It's just rough. It is just rough. Rough. Doggo go bark. Anyway. We're gonna have to go to another ampule thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Drop over there. Gonna pop this, and then... Oh, come on. Another Jade Exodus unit. God damn it. The Jade Exodus units want my ass. They want to open my ass cheeks right in between them. Shake my head. They need my consent for that first. They need my consent for that first. Dear Lord. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the exit now. It's close enough to the exit time. I don't want to have my ass gaped by another acolyte. Like, I don't know why certain abilities work with this, but certain abilities don't. I never really understood that. I never really understood that.
Operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Alrighty, we're just gonna pop our way out of here, then end the video. Thank you all for watching today's build video and demonstration. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and maybe stick around to watch my streams. I will see you all next time.
Critical life support.
Bye-bye.
Extraction is your best option.